I think spring forgot to come to Michigan. We're walking down where an RV and a tree have had a near miss. So we're going to check this out. Now there is a very near miss. As you can see, the tree has literally fallen right between these two RVs. And this is not a real small tree, this is a pretty big one. Old growth, fairly decent sized trunk. And it has fallen, fortunately for these two guys, it has fallen literally between the two rigs. You can see it's a pretty decent sized old growth, and it just literally threaded right between these two RVs. The strange thing about this is that, or the remarkable thing, is that it didn't just fall between the RVs. I mean, it literally, this trunk is bent in an S shape. You think about where he put the grill and where he put the canoe and picnic table, and literally it just threaded right between them. Makes you think about the choices he made, you know. And when tragedy falls on you and it threads your choices and you come out unscathed, because I literally can't find any marks on that RV, and you can see a lot of tree limbs that are sitting up against it, but none of the big ones that would have gouged it or damaged it. I can't really find any markings on it. You're really fortunate to not have this big thing damage it. You can see how the trunk just totally busted, and that thing just really came apart. Big old growth. It's probably been weakening for years, and we had some high winds recently and literally just kind of took the tree out. The park here is starting to wake up. There's people who are going to spend the summer season here in these RVs that have been stored all winter long. They're now coming and opening them up and getting them ready, cleaning, getting their lot ready for the summer season. That's going to start in a couple of weeks, April 15th. So this place is going to come out of its hibernation real soon. And it's also time for us to move on. So, not sure yet what we're going to do. We've thought about maybe doing some weekly here, or start visiting some other parks. Or a lot of that depends on my current work situation. The contract I'm working is finished in July, and of course I could extend it, but also wanting to get back and see the kids back in Arizona, so it might take something to allow us to head west. Anyway, we're gonna wander down here and look at another tree that has broken off a little higher up. In fact, I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see it from here. You see there, the tree's broken, and another near miss with an RV. Unfortunately, these things have not been damaged by any falling trees. We had some pretty high winds here that made them, it broke that one up high. The thing about where we're at, this is called Indian Valley, this campground, and it's down at the bottom of a hill, which is that direction. So the hill breaks the winds coming off of the Lake Michigan, and so the wind's real high in tops of the trees, as you can see, and literally busted that tree up high. Of course, you know, it didn't hit anything here. Pretty much just basically blocked the road path. This is an area where cars would pull in and campers would pull off to the side. This is mainly for tent camping, this spot here. Although I do see some of the small travel trailers and pop-up campers that do come in here. Looks like somebody's been chipping on it. Yeah. Fortunately, it did not land on anything. It's a great time of day to walk around. Not very cold, sun's out, no wind. River looks good. You've seen my last video, the river was real high, but it's now since receded. It's getting back down to its normal level here. Pretty decent current in that river. Yeah. We're just walking around today, looking at things. I think this is one of the first weekends that's been really warm, and it's bringing a lot of people out. Start thinking about summer. Saturday, March, was it 23rd? March 23rd?
I don't know, we RV, we don't know.
I don't know. So, April 15th, this park opens up for its summer season. So this would conclude the winter season of camping. About a little over 2 weeks left. Yeah. The winter camping season starts November 15th and October 15th, that's right. October 15th and goes to April 15th, which is a couple weeks. And so we're going to have to find some arrangements, what we're going to do with our camper, where we're going to go. I thought I might continue traveling around in the area if I continue working the contract. We stay in this area, or maybe go to a summer spot here and hang out here for a few more months.
Or just stay here during the work week.
Or yeah, we've thought about that, just staying here during the work week.
Different places on the weekend.
And visiting different places on the weekend, so that
yeah.
you know, still feel like you're RVing, even though we're kind of permanent here right now, till the contract ends. But we're open. I'm also looking at other contract opportunities.
These are the winter people up here.
Yeah, in fact, those are the winter folks up there. Back to our campers down there.
We're somewhere over there.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, actually, no. Our camper is over there.
Oh,
that's our camper
right.
over there. There's this right here is the office. And then our camper is along that row there, and then this is another section of the park that's over here.
This is where the majority of the people are.
Most of them are on this end over here. Pretty nice place to camp in the winter. And having spent the winter here in Michigan,
negative 17 degrees.
Minus 17 degrees.
We made it.
You don't have to be afraid of winter camping in Northern Territory, Michigan. And we're Phoenicians. I'm camping here.
I was scared.
Yeah, my wife was very nervous about it.
I was nervous.
Yeah, all you had to do was turn the heat on. So, and that was winter in Michigan. Turn the heat on. Actually, it took a little more prepping of the rig, but you got heat, you're okay. What's there to worry about? But I think this is close to the end of what we're going to do here.
You can show them where the boat stops.
Yeah, this has been a really nice car. This is Indian Valley, by the way, in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Well, it's like a Middleville, so it's just south of Grand Rapids.
Yeah. Anyway, it's on All Stays. If you have the All Stays app, you can find it on there.
That's how we found it.
That's how we found it. So.
It's been a great campground.
Yeah.
It's more of a camping kind of feel.
Camping, much more in the woods, next to the Thermopylae River right here, which I've been showing you in some of my videos. Yeah. And it's both tent and RV camping, and has canoeing and tubing and paddle boats and to rent, and a lot of really cool stuff and amenities here.
This place is hopping on the weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty full on the weekends. It's one thing I've learned about Michigonians. They don't waste their summers.
No, they don't.
They come out here on the weekends. Maybe it's because they're cooped up all winter long.
Yeah.
But they don't sit around on the weekends. This place is full every weekend. So if you're thinking about doing some camping, you want to call ahead and make sure you book your time here before it gets too busy.
It's family owned.
Family owned, yep. Yeah. Very nice family.
Very nice family.
Very well run, clean.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, very clean.
a little closer. Too far away.
Okay.
Well, folks, this concludes our video today of our walking around our RV park. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.